Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So I've already played a good chunk of this game already. I got like roughly 95, 96 hours. But at that point, I didn't really think about making a video about or recording myself playing this game. But after a bit of enjoying it, having fun, I thought of, you know what, why not? Give it a shot. So here we are. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more arrows! Need help here, Danny! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready! Take cover! Now! Fall up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
All right,
Lord, the gate!
go up the ramp. So it's been a minute since I played. Oh, since it's been a minute since I've done the tutorial. So I mean, but I still know how to use it. Thank God. Okay. So this playthrough, I'm thinking, because I'm recording it. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more, I guess, simpler than I did the last game. Because last game I was kind of like doing a little bit of everything, trying out speed, the new weapons and all that. So when we play, I'm probably just gonna stick with mostly swords and crossbows, or get used to that more, and just so I don't die as much.
Got him!
This one doesn't die, right? Yeah, that one doesn't die. I just need to shoot the fucking other people. There. And he still didn't die. Okay. Good to know.
Fuck yourself! Get ready! They're coming inside! Conway, right
Okay.
way. Get over here with that crossbow and join the line.
Right there.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Fire!
Okay.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! That's it! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me! Fuckers!
I'm not aiming. I want you to know that, guys. I'm not aiming right now. The game is making me aim. Okay, there we go.
Fucking Wenceslas!
Oh,
Don't let them climb up! Knock it down!
nice. Okay.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
All right.
Looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oat's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
So I'm gonna try to get a bow as quickly as possible. From what I remember, I don't remember much, so I don't know how I'm gonna get a bow. I'll figure it out though.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we won't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Bergoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Okay. I'm probably gonna go with a scout for now, like just so I can get that little boost in stealth and all that. Um, I feel like that's my best option at the moment.
I served Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Okie dokie. I already know basically this all, but like if you want to read it real quick, you can. Basically, basic stuff: speech, charisma, might. Speech is based off your not charisma. My bad. Is a skill. Is its own little thing, and it can. I'm an idiot, so I can't explain it. Sorry, guys. But basically, this is the top right there is what mine is, and then these are what I can choose out of them. My best choice is probably soldier. Because it's a 16. As an envoy, we're offering an alliance. I think...
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy.
Yeah, that
You're
sounded...
passed to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a... So you're a knight all of a sudden?
I did not mean to press
or
so,
you're
my
not
bad, guys.
really sure. Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Talmberg, and Radzig Kobila. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Am I going to be a safe scuff? Probably, but not right now. I'm just letting y'all know that now. Because I'm not going to change it.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that...
Sorry, guys.
on, fellas. We'll camp here on... I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank!
Alright. Axe.
That dog of yours is barking like the devil. Quieting him down.
Henry! Hey! Call off that mutt.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well,
Okay. Have you any food for
Listen,
my dog?
Would you have some scraps for Mutt?
that's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
That's crazy. We'll get food at
Come on,
Trotsky.
Oaks. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog...
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice. And if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Let's go gambling.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh?
Can I
How come you
pickpocket?
always win then, eh?
Not
That's an easy one.
yet.
I always win, because you always lose.
Can I pickpocket him? No.
Ha
Can I
ha.
pickpocket him? No.
Very droll.
I guess
What's
I'll
that tankard? You play dice?
Whatever. Okay. You know this
Have you
domain.
ever been in these parts?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like. I must remind him.
How do you think tomorrow's
How
talk
do you
will
think
work out?
things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Alright. Where's the
Where
table
did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Burgov will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Have a
I
play
see
dice.
you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Alright. Okay. I already basically know
There's
how
my
to
lucky
gamble.
day. I can feel it in my bones.
Let's go gambling! But... Ooh. Let's pass. I don't want to risk it. 500 is a good start too, anyways. As long as he doesn't get 3 ones.
Here.
I think that's a luck dice. Is he gonna go again?
Yes, that'll do.
Oh, that's a 1, I think. He didn't. Oh no, fuck, that's a 5. Okay.
My God, I'm
Okay.
done.
I was hoping he'd win again. I thought he was gonna bust. I got a 5, 2 3s. I guess I'll just take that 5 and go. 5, 4, 1.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
1, 2, 6, 3. Oh, 2 3s, 1. God damn it. I'm gonna go one more
If I
time.
was you, I'd take it.
I think that's a bus. Oh, it's a 5, thank God. Okay, I thought I busted. Score and pass. Dude, my hands are sweating. Okay, he took his luck dice out.
Damn! What's this?
Let's go, he busted. I see 2, 4. Okay, what 5? That's what I was seeing.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Is that a bust?
What can you do? Aye, that'll do. Here.
6. Oh, I just realized what he did. God dang nabbit. I forgot that's how it works. He won. I don't think I can come back from this.
Aye, that'll do.
He could just take it all and just go again. That's what I...
Here. You.
We're on.
Okay, let's go again.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
I was not just gonna stand there and wait that entire time for this. That... Five, 3, 4, 6, right? 2 1s and a 5. I think I busted. No, I didn't, thank God. I'm scoring and passing. I'm not risking any more than that.
No, that's as far as I go.
Fucking hell.
Here. You.
We're on.
Hurry up.
We'll
I want to
see
get
whose
this over
side
with.
Luck is on today.
That's all I can do. That is
What can you do?
That's fucking stupid.
You can...
All right.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
I need actual stuff. They're just giving me like one. This is all I'm getting. One's like 1-1 or a 5.
Aye, that'll do. Here.
Fuck!
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Shut the fuck up. That's a 5, I think, yeah.
Here. Aye, that'll do.
Okay. And then he goes again, yes. And then he busts, right? And of course he gets a 5.
My God, I'm done. Here.
I think that won him the game. Again. This is getting kind of annoying.
You could.
All right.
I just want to steal it, mate. Like, why can't I just steal it?
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Shut up.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. Damnation, that's awful.
Thank God. Okay.
If I was you, I'd take it.
I think I messed up. Okay, no, I did not. Thank God.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
I get you. There you go. You can play now.
Curva! Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet.
Thank God
Here's
I'm
your ring.
done with this. Let me out of here, please.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's...
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will
I
you
think I'm supposed
give
to be
it
looking
to
at him.
me?
There you go.
If I go home without it, the old woman will break a broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Hey, Conrad. One little
Okie
game,
dokie.
eh?
Leave me alone.
Where are you? There you are.
I know
Here
you
you
only
go.
too well.
Take it.
It's all one little game. One little game. And then you go and take my last groschen.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill? Trotsky. They must have a tavern here. Fellow could have a cane.
Give over, Tankard. There'll be time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
I think that's all I can do, right? Excuse me, guys. Okay. Now let's continue on with this game.
Henry,
I need an apology.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Me.
I do. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our
Yada,
mission.
yada,
If we
yada.
arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. I see you're still in armor, so we can get to it right away. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Are we gonna go now? Hurry up.
Ready?
Oh, okay,
Let's
game.
start. Draw your...
I'm literally clicking.
Hang on.
I
This
hate
time,
this.
let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself while you're attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Oh. Does he want me to hold block button the entire time?
Good.
Okay.
Nice. Good.
Been a good couple hours since I last done the
That's the way.
tutorial.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready! Nice! Good, Henry! My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. First hit.
You're a dead man! You know that? You're a dead man! You know that?
Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Fuck. I screwed up there. I don't have. Oh.
Come on, Henry. Nice.
And another.
Okay. Okay, that was a good amount of hits.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Oop, lock on. How long is this gonna continue? I don't remember it being this long last time.
How do you do it?
Last time I chose a scholar too. I forgot. I don't remember if I said that. As my first thing.
Nice.
Oop, I didn't block. I thought I blocked that.
How do you do it?
Jesus Christ. Oh, I thought he was done.
How did he do that?
You're no match for me!
cut the bullshit and fight! Ow!
Oh, thank God.
I yield! Enough! Oh, fuck's sake, you're unstoppable!
That was
you won the bet.
a white
Fair
bit.
and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Okay, but now can I put the armor up? Because I want to keep it. Oh, I can't. Can I unequip this? I can't put the sword in there. That would have been really funny if I could.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won in
I
Ratai
won
too.
back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
I think I am going to stick with speech.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot, throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Okay,
Apart from the mosquitoes.
that was kind of awkward.
Aye. Apart from them.
Dang, I think I started this thing at like
Where were you
2,
yesterday evening,
like
Henry?
early 2, I
You were
think.
late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I think I'm gonna go with Houndsman.
Mutt caught a scent. Ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
So for a while, I did use heavy weapons. Like my first playthrough, the first time I played this game, even the first Kingdom Comes, I was mostly heavy weapons. And then this one, I also started off with mostly using heavy weapons. But for now, I'm like I said, I think in the beginning, I'm gonna use swords and marksman.
If I had
So
to
I'm gonna
choose,
stick with
I'd take a
marksman.
bow. After all,
You know.
why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting? The first time you ever held a bow? I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan tossed.
Sorry about that, guys. I did not know it was that
sword
close
is the
to
only
die.
reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
That's not that
No
complicated.
offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Just don't go too deep.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
Okay.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
I forgot this part, I won't lie to y'all.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
No, actually, I won't lie. I actually skipped a good chunk of this part. So like when I was playing, I wasn't really paying attention, and then I kept on spamming O, because it's just instincts of mine for some weird reason. And I got to this part, I'm like, wait, what's happening? So yeah, I'm kind of like.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
So I kind of forgot all about this.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? What was that?
It works. Let's go.
Where's the subtitles? I kind of want to know what what the song is.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, ty jen pijou jedí, pána sama se.
Oh, let me see if I can actually. I just realized something. Okay.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a...
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! The bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, oh shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah,
Oh.
fuck!
Oh.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
Excuse me, guys. Alright.
There's someone...
So I need to remember to come back here later, but...
in front of us! Down!
It's gonna be a minute.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Be careful.
You watch this side of the rock. And you. Go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trail.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You want to get to work.
Swim all the fucking way across. Shut up. Well, the chief will hear you. It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling about in the pitch black with all your talk starting blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish. Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck. They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
Why are we moving now?
Kurwa!
They're fleeing into the rocks.
Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top.
Where is he?
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're here! Take cover! Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Nope.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We can climb down here to the water.
I can't leave Cape on.
This way!
Whack!
You're a dead man!
Oops.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
My water.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Dang.
And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Ooh, that must have been painful stretching that one arm.
How are you holding up?
I'm gonna be honest.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Okay, I didn't think I was that depressed.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Wrong.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. I let them all down.
You never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. I'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think against
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Skills and perks. Due to your extensive injuries, you have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Okay. Basically, this is the way for the game is saying, hey, you're not gonna start with high levels. I guess a great way of explaining why he's weak again. Get some stew.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Oh god, especially if you haven't eaten for like a bit. Like for a day. Gimme.
Well, seems Bujenna isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
I'll take that, take that. How do I, oh, this button. Excuse me. That's all you can give me, right? I mean, you had a Warren Gambit. I kind of actually need the torch too. It's less charismatic, but that's probably because it's bloody. What if I wash it? No, still one. Okay.
I feel like a new man.
No levels. Okay. What's my sword play? Because I did level that up a bit before, right? It's 7. Okay, 7 for most of them. But I guess because I did use the sword for a bit at the beginning. Horseman, because I was riding that horse. That's the... Okay, I'm just seeing what I'm starting off with, basically. All right, not bad, not terrible. Okay, time to talk to her woman.
Did what you asked?
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right.
Jiffy.
I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Okay. Let's take this Close the tutorial, please. Dude, I remember hearing that they're gonna add like the hardcore mode in this game, and like it's not gonna have a compass and all that. I'm just like, I am not that good at this game. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna touch hardcore. A little too hard for me. I'm not that much of a gamer.
Ah, shit. Shoulder.
I need food. I have bread. What am I doing?
This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Alright. So oh wait, they have nettle over here somewhere. Didn't she say there's nettle around here? I need that. Give me that. 4. Oh. Okay, that's enough nettle for now. And I also need dandelion, marigold. I mean, I hope I am thinking of marigold. Honestly, St. John's. I'm pretty sure I am thinking of the right thing, at least for what I want to make. I'm trying to make a Is it a... what is it called?
Damn,
you'll see when I make it.
Shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
I think she said sage and
purple flower, sage.
Yeah.
There we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that Tom making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand,
Pillaging
in
around
case there's
the
any
domain.
foul play.
They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you?
We're from Lord von Burgov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Burgo's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Burgov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Shouldn't all these people have waffen rocks and shields with these colours?
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. Hey.
Sick of me.
Get ready to face your maker.
why did I do that? I should have just talked to them. Ouch. Ouch.
Shit! I can't handle this.
Get your ass over here, boy. Okay, he's too fast. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, wait a minute. No, actually, ooh, that would have sucked. I did tell you I am gonna save Scuff. That would have been hilarious if I just went to my other save. I need to see if...
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Virginia's?
Let's try to talk them out of it.
They should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Two of them fled, and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds around here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
Hello, doggo.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. You already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
I don't know if I'm gonna be using poisons in this game. I didn't use it in my last playthrough. I made a lot of poison. I just never got into it.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start.
Wine 2 handfuls of chamomile and a handful of sage. Add the chamomile and boil 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Okay. It said 2 handfuls of... Okay, so I just need 2. What do you mean I don't have the ingredients for this?
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left.
What did I need again?
According to the recipe.
Grind sage. Okay, that's what I was gonna do. So I need wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
I already did.
Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
All right.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Neat. Now, before anything else, I am going to I can't. Okay.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
No. Oh yeah, I am tired. Am I hungry? I ate a bit, didn't I? Oh, she took all 3. Whoa, that's quick.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell! Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I'm gonna do Charming Man. Agility. Fall damage is reduced. The required agility for all weapons. Yeah. It's gonna be useful. Your charge will decrease 30% slower. You'll bleed noticeably slower still. If you don't bandage it up, you die eventually. You'll just have more time. Yeah, that has saved... I won't lie to you guys. That saved me a couple times in my other playthrough. You gain 4 with haggling, making it easier to negotiate prices. When selling weapons, armor, or clothes that are in near perfection conditions, you'll gain a 10% more money for them. I think I'm gonna go with buy. You can sell and buy clothes better. I think I might go with polish wares, because I am gonna try to work on my blacksmithing a lot, because that's gonna be very useful too, from what I remember. Razor sharp will be useful. Require be 20% off additionally, because you know pouch and sleeve you have 1% bonus on thievery skills if you pickpocket. What? Okay. You've been around horses for a while and have become a fitted crafter. You clearly learn a lot of saddles, harnessing, and other equestrian gear. Repairs with a cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have a 1+1 bonus on thievery skill if you pickpockets. Okay. So that is, you can command Mutt to sniff out places of interest or hunted game to do this. Okay. You can command Hunt to send to hunt him after wild game. You'll find that he's a great help for you. I'm gonna do search. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties in one of their skills trees. Okay. The quality of bed increases for you as the higher your skill level is, or your survival skill is. But the most this perk will improve the quality of a bed is to 50%. On higher quality beds, this perk has no effects. You can sell hers, gain the trophies for double the price. I cannot pickpocket her. Okay.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Virginia told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arms. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lifer at all times. If you should ever find yourself in need...
Marigold and Nettle. Okay, it's taking a while to boil, actually. It's about halfway. There we go. And then I put... I don't remember if I boil it now. I kind of forgot. I don't think I boil it. Yes, I did it right. I'm gonna wash up a little bit.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
So I saw Toth at the pond. What about the rest of our company?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial, and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him, believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Thanks.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Okay, Sir Hans.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy!
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet,
beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Well, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Then they might believe we're actually...
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never...
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're...
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Right there, that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Please don't tell me I get thrown into a conversation
I'll
with
be
her.
with you.
God dang nabbit.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here. Jesus.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, stinking up my establishment.
Stinking up my establishment.
Talk about your captain.
Thank God.
Oh, hi.
There's a bathhouse somewhere around here, right? I can't.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
One for
Jesus
wine.
Christ. Lord von Berghoff is beside himself. And won't you...
This is the best I got, right?
How his soldiers
Can't
fight
wait.
the castle.
Don't stand so
I hope
close.
my uncle don't let me down.
Praise be the Jesus you don't stink no more.
No? What do you mean?
I can't talk to anyone
Leave me
else right
alone.
now.
What did I do to you?
Oh, wait a minute. Can I not drink alcohol? Do I not have any alcohol?
Getting a mug of piss after a whole day out in the field. All I could do
Damn. Yeah, it's really slow. I mean, I knew I was gonna be slow at the beginning, but damn. Okay. I am not ready for that. I need someone who's alone.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Nah, he's gonna notice. Ooh, that's slow. Okay. I don't got time for all that. I guess I'm just gonna go on.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pitch under the castle shitting hole? What are you gaping at? Struck dumb by my loveliness, are you?
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I supposed to know you from?
You were attacked.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I was just
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over
Dude,
there by
I'm
the
going
gate,
insane.
there's a cart
Just
with
standing
sacks
here
of flour
quietly.
from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallops.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
What's life like
here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here. And that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. So don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the Smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
How many times can I? That's crazy.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
You'll learn noble marriages.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding gonna be held?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
It seems that's really our own...
What's that?
Oh, no.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. What can I get for you?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem, because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with some.
I hope so. We'll ask the...
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me? Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
And where do I fit in?
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all...
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
What do you mean? Steal.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
I fled from Silver Scalets.
Silver Scarlets? You people mine silver there?
Aye. Well, we did. Until Sigismund attacked us.
Bugger me.
He needs coin for his troops, so he goes after the silver. The sly ginger fox. Even the Kuttenbergers surrendered to him not long ago, I heard.
Did you lot surrender to him as well?
He'd have had to talk to us first. They just attacked, burnt down the village, and slaughtered most of the people.
I'm sorry to hear that. May God welcome their souls. Thank Christ we've been spared that kind of misfortune so far, eh, Radovan?
That's because they have silver, and we ain't got shit, Crazel.
Good point.
What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Scalets.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
We've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schomberg's his name.
Yeah, I saw him on the gate tower, when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard. On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
If you can get to him.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work. Let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
About that job...
I look forward to seeing...
So it's peaceful here. Is that all?
Aye. Except there's more trade right now because of the wedding.
But we'll be back to our old ways in a month from now. Thank God.
Okay.
I've got to be going.
Wait. There's something else I want to ask. What brought you all the way from Scarlet's? And who's that companion of yours?
We were straightforward with you, so don't be shy and tell all.
It's a long story. What I will say is that fella who looks like he sleeps in a dung heap is Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. We were supposed to deliver a message to Lord von Burgov at Trotsky. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Okie dokie.
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip. Don't expect much from me.
An ale, as usual.
Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so burpy.
Subjects have to obey, don't they? Alright. Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
Hello? Thank you. I got my hunger.
I'll drink to
that.
Something off about that new gate.
When did I drink?
In all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
Don't ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke you, all right?
I'm perfectly calm. Some local wretches can't unsettle me. Keep working and take no notice of me.
Now to fetch another.
Give it your all. Proof. You want proof?
Don't say another word. Those village yokels aren't worth it.
Henry, stop lecturing me like I'm...
Now to fetch another.
Give it your all.
I know how it is.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergoff's men.
What did you say?
Radovan is Smitty's in Takov.
Oh.
That's a bit out of the way, but he always does such a good job. Folks don't mind going the extra distance.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Don't start with those sacks.
Nice and steady, so you don't do your back in.
Don't do your back in.
Christ, pardon me.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Bergoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you are...
You want to come to the wedding? I'll give you a piece. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith, you'll see the glorious occasion.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me.
No apology, then.
Oh.
There's no point in this.
I do what your pal said.
I give you a chance to apologize. Get ready to pick up your broke... You
Holy shit.
Nice try.
Fuck her!
Shit!
Nope.
I'll crush you!
What? I blocked that. That was stupid. Of course.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Holy shit.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship. You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you! You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn? You're fucking useless! You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt! Lost for words, are you? All right. Have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto. Go on, get out of my sight.
Holy moly.
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I won't lie. I think I mostly skipped most of that part because I was just like, the story was too long, and I've just been like, come on.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Keep the peace,
Aye, aye.
and we won't have any problems.
You're in the right place.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Tell me about
Do you know
Tomcat.
anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you
Do
think
you
he might
think
teach me
Tomcat
something?
might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Interesting.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He rakes logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise, Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the
What do you
city?
want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
What did I lose?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
but I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and blind would immediately recognize you. But between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers if you know where to look.
Thanks. These will...
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I
well.
was hoping my stealth
Don't
thing
worry.
would be high enough for that, but it was not. Which means it probably wouldn't have been high enough for the other thing either. So the first thing I am going to do... Put on some clothes. And... I know I can get my horse quickly if I think the stables are right there. Let's go to the stables, get my horse back.
Keep the peace and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
I think what else I can do. I know the lady has a job where I can talk to the vanguards to stop a fight, or I can. But I am not charismatic enough for that, so I'm gonna save that for later. This is not the stables, is it? Nope. Is this the stables then? Interesting way of sitting. Alright. Where am I? This way. I mean, maybe the stables isn't around here. Maybe I'm thinking of a different place. That's what I'm starting to believe. Okay, then, if that's the case, I should do what I wanted to do. I want to go get a bow first. And the best way to get that is... going... Follow this road. Probably right over there.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it? Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
That was not worth stealing. I won't lie to you. I just meant to steal the wine only, but... Did I drink all three of it? Or was it just one of them? I need to keep on going this way. Can I sleep in this hay? I cannot.
Oh gods. I wonder what their
Paganism.
names were. I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land.
Thank you, pagan gods, for giving me free stuff. It's about right here. Once I get a bow, that's gonna be my main. The sword and the bow are gonna hopefully be my main weapon in the start of this game until I get a crossbow or any of that. When I first started this, I think I said I was using mostly a heavy weapon and a sword. Then I went to a crossbow. I kind of just skipped the bow entirely. So I'm gonna try to give it a shot. It's like somewhere over here it says. There we are. Some nice free arrows. There you are. Alright, so because I skipped the crossbow, the bow and arrow, I'm gonna see how it feels before. Okay. Doesn't have good range, so aim a little higher. Too low. I didn't mean to go that low. Right there. It's too low. Okay. I'm gonna get my arrows back and just start getting out of here. Okay. Well, these aren't gonna be taking out bandits, honestly. They're just gonna be wounding them. Do I have a skill? I still have a couple. I should probably use them before I forget. Alchemy. You know how to store ingredients. I remember that being good. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and your weapon wear downs will slowly by blocking. Okay, good. Sword. If you successfully wound an opponent by striking it in an uncovered zone, opponent is in blocking form, it will be more difficult for opponent to block your sequence attacks. Precise strike. Fortune favors the bold. That's certainly true, but it often favors the prudent too. And when it comes to sword fighting, you can be prudent and not rush your attacks unnecessarily. With full charged swordplay, sword attacks, your sword fighting skill will be count three higher. Okay, well I'm gonna do open strike. Archery, crippling shot, or steady aim. Steady aim. I think that just makes me 2 seconds. Just a little bit more damage. Okay. Now that I got my... now that I got that, let's start off with I kind of want to go get mud, but I'm not there yet because it's not that hard. And then I can come down here, get the money, which is somewhere around here, I think. I shouldn't have taken off the map thing, honestly. I want to say somewhere over here because that's where we fought. Me and Lord Capon fought. Alright. Let's start off doing this. Who are you? You're a messenger.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What sort of letter
What was
it?
in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read.
It'd
but
be like
it was
that.
my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you need
like
help?
me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where
Do
you
you
lost
know where
it?
you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have
Idea.
slipped out somewhere along the way.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I can tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
What happened?
If you ask me, you should man up and tell your master the truth.
No way! Might as well crawl into the pillory myself in that case.
And if I give you a thrashing, that's a better solution.
At least I know you won't flay me to a bloody pulp. Will you?
Very well then. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am. Ah! Oh! Fucking hell!
Okie dokie.
Oh! Fucking hell!
Okay, I guess just wake up instantly.
All right. Do you think... Glad to be of help then.
I still need a horse. I don't remember where the horses are. Where my horse is, honestly. Is it this big open field right here? Because once I get pebbles, I can start I can start riding him around place, so I don't have to walk. Should I do like hunting like off streaming, or should I do that during streaming? Because I think that'd be a little boring of me just grinding. But who knows? Okie dokie, finally, let's get going. Oh. That was way louder than I remember it being. Oh wait, speaking of which, before I do anything... Okay, I can't change anything. There we are, finally. Where's Pebbles? That was not the stables. Like, I assume it's gonna be in a wide open space, right?
What's that I hear?
I don't think he's in here.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. And Mary said, Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us.
Snettle? So I guess the horse is not here, which is very unfortunate for me. I guess I'll just take some jobs, do that, get some groceries, and then work my way from there. Alright. No, I'm not doing that job. I'm not doing that one first. Oh, wait. There we are.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me.
And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants.
He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it?
That sounds interesting. Thank you. I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local
Oh, okay.
peasants.
Is he
He
gonna repeat
said
it?
he found more
What do you...
that I've been...
Okay. Bet. Oh, wait a minute. Fresh grave means Lord Vorkon, and he said Lord Vorkon's men, so that means there's probably some good loot in there. Let's go buy a shovel. What gorge do I have? 24. Can I sell anything? I'll sell the carrots. A taggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Gut, versuchen wir's.
Let's see, can I break it down to 6
What would you
gosh?
say to this? Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal.
Could I assume 60? What about 6?
Why? You'll convince me with that price? Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf
There you
Wiedersehen.
go. Damn, I didn't realize how tired that was gonna make me. This way.
Greetings to you.
Excuse me. I'm also extremely directionally challenged, so if I played hardcore, I forgot to talk about this. Was like the conversation a while ago, so sorry about that. But I don't think I can do hardcore because I am directionally challenged. I am not gonna find out where I am in that game, and I heard that they're gonna they're not gonna have your little guy there anymore. If I had a bloody dagger, I would be hunt. Oh, I didn't even check if he had a dagger. I'll go back and see if he does, and if he does, I'll buy one.
Another of von Burgov's men.
Guess that's the best I'm gonna get. Is there any more graves? Yeah.
Another of von Burgov's men? But this one has a cross.
That everything I'm gonna get from this place? Just 2 little graves? Which, I'm not complaining. Better. Okay. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go. Is this the green one? This is the green one. Okay, this was the one for my original playthrough I had the most armor in. So, to make things simpler for me, I'm gonna do the same thing. And then this one, the red was my stealth. Conspicuous invisibility. And then this was just, charisma. Okay. I missed. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Oh yeah, I stink of death. I forgot. And most of my gear, I'm not gonna be able to repair. Let's get mud now. Where is... Give me a second, guys. I'm actually gonna... Give me a second. You know what? Never mind. Whatever. I'll do that later. I'll find him. Okie dokie, guys. Sorry for being all just quiet. I haven't really been doing much. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, okay.
Take that. Come on. Again. Fuck! I'm bleeding.
Hey, fella,
what the fuck
we're
did
an
you do
honest
that
lot.
for?
God be with you. God be with you, noble sir. I'm Henry of Skalitz, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
Sir Kunesh of Belevitz. Poor as a church mouse, but a free man once again.
What do you mean,
Free
once
man
again?
What happened to you, Kunesh?
Ah, the greatest of misfortunes befell me. Figuring out this war is a job and a half.
Aye. This feuding between the royal brothers is damn muddled, all right.
Precisely. I gambled on Jobst over Sigismund a few years back. Only his Hungarian cavalry soon routed us, and I spent 2 years in captivity.
You were held captive? What was it like?
Hardly wondrous, I'll tell you that. But what irritated me most was being powerless to do anything. It's all those blasted Hungarians' fault. They can shove my silver up their arse and then lick it and kiss it for all I care.
Wenceslaw is in captive in Vienna.
I totally agree. Sigismund is holding his brother Wenceslas, the rightful king, under lock and key in Vienna.
What a bloody awful affair this war is. In my day, men would fight with honor and integrity, not stab each other in the back.
My sentiments exactly, Sir Kunesh.
Why, young man, I see you stand with Wenceslas, eh? I tell you, though, he's the one who dragged our land into this mess.
How so? It was the Hungarians who captured you, wasn't it?
Because I was a fool. But I've realized that the only competent king here is Sigismund.
I must be on my way.
Farewell, and...
What?
Oh.
Pacify him, quick!
Give me your web. Give me your gear. Oh. Oh. I screwed up. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Alright guys, well, I'm tired. I'm gonna get off, so I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do that off stream and just come back to where I left off. I'll see you guys later.